Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this video is kind of a dual com with me, with past me, or future me and past me together. Here's the thing, when Modern Warfare 3 first came out, I did this open letter to Infinity Ward, where I said, hey, your game is great, but here are a few things that you could do to make it better. And I tried to pick things that were, feasible, that didn't have a gigantic scope, that weren't super hard to fix, but were really important. Things that, we had gotten used to for being good in the multiplayer experience that suddenly didn't become good. And I'm going to take a look at the things that they did there, and then how they responded to them. Alright, so past Woody, take it away. The first thing I want to call out is player collision. Something about Modern Warfare 3. It seems like player collision is a bigger problem than ever before. Alright, it's me again. So yeah, in Black Ops, I didn't feel like I was running over my own teammates constantly. Yeah, sometimes you bumped into them, but it was an oddity. Something about Modern Warfare 3, I am always bumping into my own team. Sometimes it happens right off the spawn, and you spend your first, like 15, 20 seconds running in the same place, and you're all spawned on like the same damn pixel, and I offered two solutions to it. One, which might have been a little bit harder to do, was to make it so that you could walk through teammates. And that has sort of two bonuses, right? One, you can walk through teammates and player collision is solved. Another, and this turned out not to be such a big deal, but there are a lot of exploits historically in Modern Warfare 3 where you can, say, get out of the map or do naughty things by jumping on your teammate's head. And I was like, there might be things about these maps that we haven't discovered that we'll never discover if you make it so that you can walk through your own teammates. And as I look back and say, what did they actually do about player collision? What did they do to make player collision, the best that it, and most manageable that it can be? And they're great on this one is big fat F. They didn't do jack squat about player collision. It is still as bad as it was the day the game was released, and it's still a giant pain in the ass. I suppose I've become a little bit desensitized to it because I've had to deal with it so many times, but this was just a call that went unheard. And I think some of the things, like having people spawn in a wider area, it would have been really easy to implement, but they just freaking failed on this. Player collision did not get any better. Let's take a look at the other stuff. Alright, past Woody, what else do you have to say? But that's just one thing. The other is this. Turn the music off. Me again. Oh my god, I'm a freaking genius. That's absolutely true. I don't know why they think we want to hear their music. Their music absolutely sucks. It sucks. It's super bad. It's not that it's bad. It's fine for what it is. I guess you want to hear it one time or something. I don't really care if Hans Zimmer made your music or not. The fact is, when you play this game a lot, you've heard it a million times. Your video game is not like a movie where you enjoy it for 2 hours and you say, yeah, that was a good movie. No, you enjoy this game for like 1,000 hours or something ridiculous like that. And I do not want to hear the same freaking song again and again and again. And also, it makes the game experience worse. I hate it when you hit, 155, 160, the domination ticker points, and then all of a sudden you're playing some stupid-ass Donkey Kong music, or when things get really tense in Search and Destroy, and then you decide to blare out with some sort of bullshit song. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And if you hear the same damn song enough times, you get just about homicidal. And I think that's where a lot of your Call of Duty clients are right now. I know you guys say, oh man, why are my COD players so angry? Why do they get mad at me? Why don't they, give us some feedback with a little more respect? Maybe it's your goddamn music. I don't know. But we've heard it too many times now. It's a bad idea. Let us turn off the music. Another F for you with regards to support in this area of your game. It's more important than you think it is. A pleasant game experience needs to exist. And when I sit there in lobbies being blasted by your dumbass music, I'm not normally negative like this. But this is easy to fix, and you're not doing jack about it. Step up your game. Treyarch fixed this. And like I mentioned in my previous one, when Treyarch fixes something, our expectation is that you'll fix it too, right? When Treyarch handles it, when Treyarch gets business done, and then you don't, all this, you might think this is the sequel to Modern Warfare 2, but to us, this is the sequel to Black Ops. And, for that reason, we need you to be as good as Black Ops was in all areas. When you take features away, like being able to turn off music, it's really, really glaring. So, when you come out with Modern Warfare before, I guess. We need you to look at Black Ops 2, see what they have, and then not take steps backwards with regards to functionality. And if you do, then you need to fix it in the support phase that you're in now, which doesn't even look promising. I don't know. Maybe I'm just grumpy. All right, so there's another topic here. Let's let past Woody talk for a second. The next thing I want to talk about is the local-only search option. Much like turning music off, this is a feature that I've grown to expect in my Call of Duty. You know, it was in Black Ops, and when I had local-only as a search option on, it did this thing. Like, it allowed me, if I chose, to wait a little longer to get into games, but to expect better games on the next side. And after a couple host migrations, if things didn't go my way, I could leave and join again and get a new local host, or even be the host. That was fantastic. Now that I come to Modern Warfare 3, I find myself completely powerless and at the mercy of whatever you decide that I prioritize in my search for hosts. When in reality, to me, a good host is more important than a host that you find immediately. Other people might think differently. Alright, so this is an area where I'm actually going to give Infinity Ward a little bit of credit, even though I didn't get exactly what I asked for. Because Infinity Ward has worked super hard on the matchmaking. I do these patch updates, and even now that I don't do every patch update, I still keep on top of what's going on. It's just that Infinity Ward, you were so late with your release notes. By the time I can tell people what's going on, it's not news, it's history. But back on topic. I do follow the patches that happen in this game, and it seems like almost every single release there is something in there designed to get you a better connection experience, right? Sometimes it's people in less populated countries. It's like one of the smaller European Eastern nation countries where they're trying to work on their experience. Sometimes it's stuff that affects all of ours. I've noticed that it's not uncommon for me to get into lobbies with fellows from North Carolina, which is where I am. So this can't be a coincidence, right? They've worked hard on getting you the best host that they can, and it is light years better than it was when the game first released. I remember everybody talked about lag compensation constantly, and I know some of you are going to say, no, I'm a perfect player, and every death I've ever had is a result of lag compensation, and I'm totally ripped off, and it sucks. But my experience has been that my connection, the whole connection-based experience thing is better for me than it used to be, right? And I've been playing this game since 2007, I think. So, and a lot of you guys are in the same spot. Within that, like, first kill or two, whether your connection's going to be okay or whether, you're going to be at a serious disadvantage because of it. And I'm there too. And I know what a good connection feels like and what a bad connection feels like, and I can tell you that by and large, I get, fair connections. Not everyone is host-like, but I don't find myself sitting here saying, "Oh my God, that was completely ludicrous. It's not fair." No, by and large, I'm getting decent connections, and it has improved a lot since the game's release. So while I don't have the local-only search option that I looked for, I'm gonna give them, maybe a B in this area, because they made a lot of progress. Even if they didn't give me exactly what I asked for, they did give us an improvement, and I'd feel like they should not just be failing on it because they didn't read the instructions like I wish they would. Past Woody, what else do you have to say? Chat quality. Again, Black Ops did something in the middle of their game's life cycle to make the chat communication between me and my teammates better. They didn't do anything in this. Black Ops has better chat quality than Modern Warfare 3. They took a step backwards. They didn't do anything about it. What else you want? I mean, come on. You need to be very careful when you make things worse going from one COD to the next, and you weren't. One more thing. And my last point that I would love to see Infinity Ward bring up here is the scoreboard. Now, you guys have made great strides in terms of getting players to play the objective, to confirm kills is a bad example, but to cap domination flags, to cap CTF flags, to do those things by awarding them with point streaks, shooting down air power, right? Air power is getting blasted out of the sky at a better rate than it was before because people are coming to realize that it counts as a kill for them. Awesome, right? I like that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, when I play kill confirmed, it's not showing me who's picking up tags and who's not. In domination, it's not showing me who's capping flags and who's not. All it's really doing is showing this 2007 style kill death ratio type stuff. Another F. So out of the four things that I asked that you guys could make better, one of them got better. And it wasn't what I asked for, but it got a whole lot better, the connection and host selection type stuff. But yeah, as far as your scoreboards, you guys haven't done anything to make your scoreboards better since I started playing in Call of Duty 4. And You know, you should feel bad about that. Other Call of Duties have gotten a whole lot better. Other games have gotten a whole lot better. Here's a scoreboard right as it is. You show kills, you show deaths, you show assists in an objective-based game. Come on. Come on. You know, like, just do better than that. It's not that hard to improve, yet you don't do it. So that's kind of sad. But anyway, there's my follow-up on my open letter to Infinity Ward and how they dealt with it. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to click on like, and if you're new around here, you can click on subscribe in the top right, catch more videos from me. 2 videos you may have missed. The top one is Mail Monday, which always comes out really well, and this was no exception. I was proud of it. My daughter actually patted me on the back when she heard parts of it. And the bottom one was Microwave Insanity, and this time we did a CO2 cartridge that explodes, and the explosion of the audio on it was really, really cool, so I was happy with how that turned out as well. That's it. A surprise video on the side, links in the description, and have a good day.